No, it ain't bright enough, is it?
Y'all know it's gonna see through my glasses, so.
Okay, so where this going on?
Where you want it to go?
I thought you put that thing and put the phone in, no?
Oh, the phone right here.
Up here?
Okay, nice.
Okay.
We gonna get it together. We gonna have a whole different system next year. Shit is expensive.
Look, we've been doing it for 3 years.
Okay.
We humble. So
Each year
people
gets better,
started,
right?
yeah,
Of
people
course.
started like in the garage. We good. We gonna be alright.
What's this one here, Mama G?
That's a shot. So
Oh.
when somebody or
I
you
just
say
start
something
taking
that's
shots. I start wilding
yeah,
out.
like if somebody says something that Khadija like enjoys or
Hey.
agree with, we like we take a shot to you.
Okay.
So that's
Cheers.
it. Cheers.
Okay.
Yeah. She used to do red flag,
I
but
still
I
do that.
can't find a flag.
I'm just a little bit nervous.
Why?
Just
I'm not
be
used to.
yourself. Be
When
yourself.
we get big, you gotta be nervous.
Yeah, be yourself. Be
We
yourself.
be wildin'.
We about to open up doors for you. People about to hit you up.
I appreciate that.
Everybody better be on good timing today, cause it's raining.
Right, where else they at, right?
I don't know. People out partying. It was our last day.
Y'all, hey. We got some of our guests already trying to chime in. Alright, we good.
You have to request to come on.
Not you on the
Khadija, where the request at?
Well, we gonna request him in a few.
Okay, we're gonna request him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has to watch the live and then
You gotta watch
something
the
come
live
up
so
and
we
it say
can-
request. And
Okay.
then you press that. Why your eye red?
Here, explain to him how to watch the live. How he go on the live.
Hello.
That's right.
So when you go on the live, it's a button that's gonna come up and it's gonna say request.
He don't
to
even.
come up.
He said he don't like it on. the-
Yes. Yep. We on the live right now.
That's right.
Yeah. And then you should hit the screen. We on live. Hey, Villa.
Folks.
What's up, man? What's going on, buddy? All right, my man.
You don't gotta pee. Go
You
ahead.
got your ear on? You got your own.
Yeah, probably.
So we do the Instagram and we do Facebook. We used to
At
do
the same
my,
time?
yeah, we used to do my TikTok. 'Cause
Okay.
I got like
All right, y'all. Let me taste this drinky drink.
6.K followers.
On TikTok?
Yeah. But
Okay,
we
with the
don't do the TikToks because she did the cussing and then it banned.
Okay.
Think we for 2-3 days.
Okay.
So I don't even do it no more. But yeah.
You don't. So when you get on there, you should see my icon and then just click it.
56.
Cause we
It's
already on.
56.2Ks likes, but I got 12 point. But I got 12.7K
So click the,
followers.
Picture.
See, that hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
You almost tripling your viewers.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, when I do my drinks and
Oh,
stuff.
man.
Alright.
Okay. All right, we got that one popping.
I'm trying.
No, it's supposed to. It's the camera with the plus. Yeah. All right, we about to hit you. All right, one of our guests is already ready to chime in, y'all. First, let's see how everybody was doing today. No, this past it been like what? It been a whole month.
Yes.
It's been a whole month, y'all. We wildin'. How was y'all weekend? How was y'all week?
My week was good, y'all. I was rushing it because today was my last day of work. But I'm still working the summer. I go back Wednesday.
So that
ain't
up
really
to
a
all the
break.
people in the school system.
Right.
If y'all hiring, I'm looking for a job. I'm ready to quit.
No, I've been in the same school since 2001.
I'm ready to quit my job, y'all.
High school, middle school?
High high school. Well, I was in high school. Now I was in middle school. Kids, I need high school. All right, so Khadija, before
That's
you
good.
pray-
You did the thing.
You usually like all my kids. Before Randy Charming
Chime in.
chime in, we need to give our guests
Yes. How was your week? What's been going on?
introduce.
No. I was going to introduce him. Can we ask how his day went before me?
Get out of the front with
It was
that.
good. How was
Thank
your
you,
week?
Khadija
Yeah.
and Mama G for inviting me here. I appreciate the platform and hello to the viewers. Nice to meet y'all.
All right, y'all. This is Brandon.
Drinks
right?
of the bomb.
Yes.
What's my special?
So,
Watermelon cucumber.
Y'all gotta get that watermelon cucumber. I'm
Watermelon
telling you,
Yeah,
I be wanting to put
she
some
love that.
liquor in there, but I be like, nah. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I do, but it be
She do.
so good. I be like, I told Khadija, can I put some liquor? She said no. When I say it look good, it tastes good.
help
yes.
as well. Don't be on what Mama G is on, cause anyway. So this is Brandon. He's our neighbor. Well, my neighbor, because my mother don't live with me. I want y'all to get that out your head too. My mother don't live with me.
I'm just here a lot.
She just here a lot. People be like, "Oh, when you gonna be home? When she gonna be home where? Cause she don't live here."
Yeah, her neighbors be like, is your mother here?
But he's the CEO of Cup of Ginger. Y'all, these juices be here.
Yes,
Help
they
as well,
do.
for real though. Seriously.
Thank you.
Listen, this is what? Pine mango?
That's Pine Mango Yellow Top, aka Yellow Top.
Okay. So tell us about a cup of ginger.
Okay, so first of all, I know Khadija through my wife, Tamara. As she mentioned, we are all neighbors.
She's a cook, y'all.
I met Mama G through Tamara as well, and Khadija. So a cup of ginger started back in right after Christmas in 2021. I ended up catching COVID, right? So that put me down for a couple of days. And as we all did during COVID, I gained a couple pounds. All right, so I made a decision after COVID that I wanted to change my diet and my eating habits. So I ended up doing like a 2-week detox. Started off doing a 2-week detox, taking like the pills and stuff, and doing a little bit of fasting. And I enjoyed the results of that. My body felt better. I felt better. And I'm like, okay, I haven't ate fruit or vegetables in over 30 years. So
you haven't?
I have not. So one day, Tamara had a juice in the house.
Okay.
It probably was a pine mango. And I'm like, you know what? Since I'm on a new journey right now, let me start off with having a glass of pine mango.
Okay.
Remember, I haven't eaten fruit or vegetables in 30 years.
Was that a personal choice?
It was a personal choice. Definitely was a personal choice. So I'm like, man, this juice is amazing. I need this more often.
Okay.
So I had Tamara make something else. She ended up making like some beets, carrots,
I love beets.
combination. So I'm like, wow, this is really good. She ended up making
That's why
some.
she be snatched like that.
Right.
She be
ended up-
snatched.
Thank you. She ended up making some sour sap. So I'm like, man, this stuff that she's making is amazing. If I can enjoy this, someone who didn't eat fruit or vegetables in 30 years, I need to turn this into a business.
That's right.
And that was literally how I created a cup of ginger. Now, also too was at my job, I used to drink a ginger beer it's called Gosling's. So that's where I got the ginger aspect of it from. I'm like, it comes in a can, but it's a ginger beer.
Right.
You can drink it, or you can mix it with cocktails.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of different things with it, right?
No, I know what that is.
so-
I got some at home.
So I'm like, oh man. So then I started just getting creative with it, and that's
good.
where I got the name A Cup of Ginger from.
Okay. Well, shout out to everyone that's on a juicing journey. If you're looking for some juices,
Right.
hit them up.
Thank
Listen.
And we did a pop-up together, too.
Yes.
We did a pop-up
You
together.
did good too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
He do gallons too, y'all. I gotta
Come
really
on.
get into it, 'cause I need a gallon. Cause y'all know I'm about to hit 30, and I gotta be snapped. So I only got 30 days though, y'all.
I'm just
I only got 30 days. I don't
30,
even know how
and
to
I'm already 60, and she about to hit 30,
So-
and she really be stressful this.
tell our followers the different kind of juices that you have. I'm gonna
Okay, so primarily pineapple is the main source of our juices, which is a good source of digestion and for vitamin K and vitamin A. So I also do a lot of, we're in the summertime seasons now, I like to do a lot of melons, watermelons, honeydews, and cantaloupes, which is all good for vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K. It's good for our skin, hydration. I don't want to come up here and sound like I am a nutritionist, because I'm not. This is something that I'm still learning as I'm going on my own journey. But the best part about it is that we have access to the information on our phones, on our tablets, the benefits of these fruits, and the different combinations we can take for our personal needs. Right? If we want our hair to grow, if we want our nails to grow, if we want our skin to look good, whatever it might be, all the information is at the access of our fingertips with our phones and the devices.
I'm confused on how I'm supposed to be pinning this, y'all. I'm gonna get it.
Give them your information that they can get in touch with you.
So I'm on IG at a cup of ginger, and as I told y'all earlier, so pretty much once we turned this into a business back in, I ended up starting in like March of 2022, and started selling the juices. Ended up doing well. I had a good support from the community. I am from Morristown. I grew up in Morristown, so the community supports me very well. So that played a big part of it. But really once my business really took off was when I created the logo. All right, so I was able to contact a friend that's a designer, and I told him that I had a vision of how I wanted the logo to be. So the logo is a combination of the Pan-African colors, where it's black, green, and red, which has a little cultural reference to it. And it has the victory flag in the background as well. I'm also was a big fan of Nipsey Hussle and his movement of the marathon and what it stood for. So I was able to implement that into my design as well. And then once I created the logo, that also just helped the business and company just boom.
Okay. So, how would you read? Okay, how can I word this? So, as a dad, right? As a Dilf, how do you feel like you could incorporate that into your business? Was that was being a dad a hard part of your journey with the business, or did it make it?
Well, it made it easy because again, Tamara influenced me.
Okay.
She was a big part. Once I was able to enjoy her juices, that transition was real easy. And then, like I even had our youngest son do something as simple as putting the stickers on the bottles. You know what I mean? I have him involved in that. My oldest daughter, she's not so much involved with the juicing, but she is involved with the food. So we ended up expanding now, doing the plates these last few weeks with the Jamaican cuisine.
Yes.
So trying to keep it in the family.
We gotta get Tamara up here soon.
Right. So definitely shout out to her again. And just it's keeping it in the family, teaching the young, our kids just how to be entrepreneurs. You got to put the time in, you got to put the work in, and the community will support you if you have a good character, you have a good personality.
That's true.
Right? If you stand for something good, then the community will support you.
That's true.
I feel like having people a part of your journey is also a growth aspect of us small businesses, because when we all come together, like me, I love supporting businesses. I love supporting businesses, especially small black businesses, because a lot of people don't seem to want to support businesses unless you're famous or you have over 25K followers. But I'm pretty sure all those 25K followers didn't follow this 25K person until they had the 25K, if you say. But what about the people that started following these people when it was like, 10 followers and things like that? So for me, I love to put my platform out here for anybody to come here and discuss, different topics with us, or just, have a drink with Mama G. Whatever it is, it's a platform.
Shout out Mama G.
Yes, for these drinks, 'cause I'm already hot.
Definitely.
So what would you tell all the Dilfs out there about Dilfn and building?
So one of the best fulfillments that I have felt recently with being an entrepreneur is once you have a vision and the discipline to create something and to build it with your hands, that's one of the most fulfilling things that I can tell a man to do, to be able to create opportunity economically, right, for yourself and for your family, either be your wife, your kids, your girlfriend, or your mom, your dad, whoever it might be, but to be able to include them in it, it has to be one of the most fulfilling journeys in life. And I would encourage a lot of men to just, whatever visions and goals and dreams you have to chase those. Because then, especially if you have kids, because your kids will see that. It's okay to fail. Not everyone's going to be successful, right? Mm-hmm. And what we do, we just get up and just try again, and we try again. So our kids are watching us, and just trying to be positive influences amongst them in the community as well.
All right, let's take a shot.
Take a shot to that.
Take a shot to keep getting up and doing it, going over and over and over. Just keep getting up, y'all.
That's right.
Hello.
He ain't come to play.
I gotta pace myself.
What you put in that shot?
Beach juice. But it was frozen.
Kind of thick.
That's why. It was frozen. Just shuck it down.
Show me up. Without beach juice.
Thank you. Just a shot?
No, pace yourself. Yeah, I guess we need to pace yourself, especially if they traveling and stuff.
Right.
Me and Mama G be late.
Yeah.
But we drink responsibly.
Right.
Okay, so our next guest is, now you could introduce your next guest. Because she knows him personally.
So our next guest is Mr. Wood, Randy. Yes, and he's I'm gonna let him speak for himself. Okay, I'll let him speak for his. I need to call him and tell him.
Get out of my kitchen.
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing?
Getting my life together.
So my daughter said to introduce you. I said, I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
I know you have my name fucked up, Gladys. We beat you.
I'm sorry. Because I call him Randy and then, I don't put the, I'm sorry.
All right, what can we call you?
Wood.
Right.
What's
Now,
up?
I met him back in, oh my God.
Yeah. Forever.
30-something years.
That's right.
I ain't going to give people how we met. I'm going to give people that. It's been close to what, like 30-something years? I mean, if you want to give the people how we met and how we became friends and how you started all your businesses and going on TV and your games and your books, and that's for you. You got the floor.
Yo, first of all, respect to the gentleman in the middle. You know what I mean? With the juices, man, and your businesses. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't let nobody tell you, you know what I mean, that you can't grow, because the people that support you is the people that's going to put your business out there. You know what I mean? Just keep reaching for more, though. Not just in your community. Go out there every time they got a function, go. You know? Yeah, for real. But, hey, I don't really know what to say. I mean, shit, I'm so...
Okay, act like you don't know what to say.
Nah, it's like I'm so, ask me a question or some shit.
All right. All right, so, yes, how did you get started? What are your businesses? What?
Too much.
Okay, well, say them all.
We'll be here all night.
I know. You know what? I'll be honest with you. All right. For so many years when I got into the business, it was just because it was in my blood. My father was a businessman. So being under my father, seeing him, and being next to him, it was just my time of generation. So it came to my time of business. you know, and I just repeated what I was seeing, you know, doing with him, you know, and him just being on the passenger side, you know, it was just in my generation, you know, we did things different. I mean, you know what, to be honest with you, you know, I learned a lot of just being nosy, paying attention to what others was doing, and I just took it to the next level, me being a hustler, and then just turn it into a business, from restaurants to the entertainment business to acting to purchasing homes. It was just a blessing for me, you know, and I just kept growing and growing and growing.
Okay, because my mother over here was
Okay, yo, I was just calm down. Calm down.
Yeah. What's up, yo?
Calm it down.
What? Hey, baby.
I had to tell her how we met because she didn't know. You know, she'd be like, "Well, look." She was like, "How you met?" Like, I said, "I gotta let him tell us how we met."
Yeah, 100. I ain't gonna front, right? I was about to go to jail, right? Yeah, I'm about to go to jail. When I was a young man, I'm about to go to jail. So me and the homies were sitting in the back of the club, right? And so every time in back of the club, they let us come in while the male entertainers are in the front doing the slow jams and shit, because the show is about to be over. So every time we go in back of the club for the after party, before the after party begin, I got real G's. You understand what I'm saying? We from outside. Ain't none of that bullshit. They like, yo, nigga, in high school, you used to be on the talent shows and shit doing I Got Muscles and shit. You know what I mean? So these are my homies. You understand what I'm saying? Like we do that. You feel me? I don't like to talk about it, but we're about that life. So it's like, yo, nigga, you about to go to jail. You know what I mean? You better go to court and have an excuse that you got a job. So I'm like, yo, you know what? It was this kid in the front that danced real well and at the talent shows in high school was that dude. So him being that dude, you know what I mean, in the front, I'm like, oh, I know this kid because he sells coke up the street. You know what I mean? At the same time, he trying to dance, he get real. But come to find out, what all the girls was talking about was him. You feel me?
Okay.
And his name was Paradise. So I know him, but in your mother era, you don't know. My son your age.
Yeah, clearly.
So,
y'all tell me our business, and I'm hearing a lot about my mother.
yeah,
Just
but check game. This is some good times. Understand something. This is.
Tell her it was business.
You motherfucking right. You goddamn right. She saved me. What the fuck you getting upset for? Relax.
I'm just finding out stuff. That's it.
So peep game, right? So boom, he tells me, yo, come back. I'm like, yo, man, this shit crazy. My homies is telling me, you about to go to jail, nigga. Since you want to be in talent shows, you might as well go up there and shake some ass with these niggas, because these niggas getting money. You know what I mean? So check it out. Since it was a whole male review for ladies' eyes only, you understand what I'm saying? Boom, I bet. You feel me? I can do this shit. Boom, I go to court. So the judge like, you got a job? Yep, I got a job. I got a job, Your Honor. So now check this out. Me being the hustler and the businessman that I am, that brought a lot of audience of females, you understand what I'm saying? And people believe in growth. Women will always push you to be a better individual and support anything that you're doing when it comes to growth. So that same audience of women, all right, put me in restaurants, you understand what I'm saying, that I own, put me in homes that I own, you feel I'm coming from? By supporting every movement that I've done. Now, besides that, I end up getting CDL license, end up being my welder's permit, okay? And then I end up being on a job for 17 years. You feel me? So this all came through being a knucklehead, but having a hustling mentality, all right? And that hustling mentality, I took my talent, and I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing, but they said I can do it. You know what I mean? And somebody taught me the ropes. Somebody taught me the ropes, all right? And I took advantage of them ropes. So when I took advantage of them ropes, my kids never had the need for eating, and I ain't never need for shit. You feel me? And, you know, nobody can say that was some bullshit because, yo, I was hands-on. I seen that shit. That shit is real life shit. And it's motherfuckers in that game that's about that life, but motherfuckers thought different coming up in the 90s. No, no, no. Your mama was paying for them private parties for her girlfriends.
I see how you do. You see how you do?
Now we had fun though. It was like, what was it, a bridal shower or a ladies' night out?
That's it.
No, it was fun. No, we had a ball. No, it was fun.
No, we used to give shows. We used to go to shows. We used to give shows, and he was one of the people that we booked over here in the state.
Yeah.
And we became really cool.
Yeah.
And then he opened up the restaurant, and we remained friends all this year.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
He got a lot of stuff that he do.
Yeah.
Restaurants and
So don't ever let nobody.
I still got that game you created.
Oh yeah, I made a game board. Yeah, it's called Grown Folk Debate. You know what I mean? I had the website up, so it was like, yo, we did everything legitimate. So, you understand what I'm saying? So everything got licensed, registered. You know what I mean? We did the Washington D.C. You know what I mean? Certified the name. I own the name and everything. So you can, if you use that name, you gotta pay me. You know?
Right,
So.
you also got a clothing brand, correct?
I'm sorry.
Clothing brand.
Oh, you talking about the clothing brand, Kija? No, you know what? I made that brand under my son Kiara. I mean, my daughter Kiara, my son Jalil, and I just ended up making a business instead of just a clothing line. You know, and I realized that clothing line was really being supported through the females because I was my business come from 99% from the woman that I was, you know, performing for and always did business with. So I ended up registering that business and having the women sign contracts. So I had 30 men on my website. And every time they needed an entertainer, it went through me, even though the entertainer still did their own thing. But it came through me.
I need somebody. I need like 10 over here.
So, you know what I mean? Yeah, we had the flyers and everything. You know what I'm saying? See? Yeah, so it's like, yo, anything you do, you know what I mean? Everything ain't got to be so, you know, minimized. Don't think that. You know what I mean? Register your shit so that you can end up locking that in. So,
Definitely.
you feel me?
I put this lady right here. Anyway, well, okay, so you gave a lot of encouraging words, but what would be the one quote you would give all the Dilfs out there about growing a business and building a foundation?
This shit ain't over. It ain't over. Life ain't over. As long as you got breath in your lungs, you know what I mean? Like, you good. You know what I mean? You got air in your lungs. It ain't over. Like, I wrote books. You know what I'm saying? I went to all the book functions. I built my own booth. I went to the Black Business Expos in New York. I went to the Black Business Expos down in Atlanta. I went to the Steve Harvey motor expos. You know what I'm saying? And bought my own booth. You know what I'm saying? Set it up. I took me, myself, my son. I ended up taking a crew. You know what I mean? I just paid for every fucking thing, and I didn't give a fuck because I believed in what I had going. You know what I mean? And what I had going. And hey, listen, I'm you know, you go up and then you come down. You go up and you come down. I'm just waiting for that so I can stay where the fuck I need to be. You feel me?
Oh, that's right. I know that's right. We all trying to get there.
I'm learning now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn how to maintain success. That's like the challenge right now. But it's the ups and the downs.
You gotta have a job. You gotta have a fucking job. Don't let your business thinking your business is always gonna make money for you. You gotta have a job so you can keep investing into your business. You know what I mean? And don't let nobody interrupt your time because the more money you get, the more interruptions may gonna come your way.
Right.
No. You need your weekends to be at the expos or whatever you promoting on health-wise. You need to be there, pay for your booth, and learn how to smile and shake hands and have your T-shirts. And whoever going to fuck with you, they got to support what you got going. If they not, God bless them. You be there 2 hours before and set your own shit up. Don't rely on nobody. No, this is your shit. Nobody else's. You know what I mean? Pray over it and keep going. It's a blessing. Period.
It's a blessing just to get up every day knowing that you're the CEO of your life. So
And that's just real shit. You know what I mean? I'm being honest. You can't. Yo, if you lazy, it's gonna show in your craft. If you ain't lazy, you're gonna be successful. It's gonna show in your craft for anything you do. Fuck out of here. I don't waste my time with anybody that just want to talk about it. If you ain't being about it, I mean, man, this shit is work.
Exactly.
like I said, nobody's gonna have the passion you do about your work and grind. Yeah, you're right. Ain't nobody gonna have it.
Yeah, it's up to you, man. You got it's gonna pay. Listen, it's gonna keep you busy. But trust me, when that stress needs to come to release it, you're gonna fuck with some quality stress release. You ain't gonna fuck with no bum shit. Ain't nothing bum gonna come around when they see growth. Nothing. I promise you that. If you get something that's weak, that's because you choose to deal with the weak. On you. Ain't nothing that see that you're about your business gonna try to come and interrupt that shit unless you do it. Any interruption because you choose to release your stress, gonna come with quality stress. You understand what I'm saying? To release. You know what I'm talking about. You know, I know we grown, but I'm trying to watch my mouth.
We don't watch your mouth here. Well,
Okay, so anything that just want to fuck you is gonna come with some quality.
Okay, yeah. We real up here.
You heard me?
So say that again.
You heard me? Anything that want to fuck you is gonna come with some quality. If you choose to fuck unquality, that's on you. Period.
Period.
You ain't gonna have me keep taking.
All right? Because while you working,
So if you
that shit will release. While you working, right? And you tense, while you working, that shit gonna come and say, you're gonna be good. Get it out of there and get back to work. Fuck out of here. All right, it's on you. I got shit to do.
Keeping it real. Ain't that your motto? Keeping it real.
It's on you. It's on you. You want to fuck with some bum, you're going to get bummed. You want to fuck with something quality, they're going to make sure that shit going to get released and say, get back to work. If they crying about time and they know you about your business, bye. The fuck out of here. What happened? No, bye. Just bye. I'll be back tomorrow.
So you give us a little bit on your fatherhood. Because I know the type of father you are. So.
Well, we don't. I want you to stop saying that.
No, because I want him to, because it's a Father's Day special. He's a good dude.
Let me tell you, my kid's big now, man. So I'm blessed that, that I had beautiful baby mothers with beautiful mothers, because that played a big part with my movement due to the fact of I didn't have to be on child support.
Word. I don't know the feeling, but still though, word.
Fuck that shit. That shit real. Fuck that. I love my baby mama. Shout out to Kathy, Charlotte, and Felicia. I love y'all. I love my baby mamas. You crazy as hell. They don't gotta give me no ass. They just respect me as the parent I am. Come on, get your kids. I'm on my motherfucking way. Leave your mama alone. That's all it takes. I'm gonna bust you in your forehead. Stop. Now, come on and let's go get some ice cream. I gotta drop your ass back off. But let me tell you something.
Drop her back off.
That's right. You mess with your mama, you messing with me. Cause me and your mama best of friends now. Stop.
That's right.
Cause you're irritating them.
That's good.
You wanna come to my house? You're gonna eat some hot dogs. I ain't got much in here. Now you wanna eat some hot dogs? It's on you. You got all this stuff at your mother's house that daddy donated, doing everything. You got all the games. I ain't got nothing in my house. I ain't got shit here. What you want? You want to eat these hot dogs with me? Because it's on you. You got everything at mommy house. All the games, all the good food. You know what I mean? I ain't got shit.
My house asking if I got snacks. Snacks.
I got Family Dollar food.
Y'all better get the snacks.
I got all my food from Family Dollar. What you want some of this shit? The bread lasts long in here. This shit supposed to died out 7 days ago. This shit said to the next month. It's up to y'all. Y'all want some of this shit?
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
All your baby mothers that's co-parenting with your ass, cause
Oh, let me tell you, I dropped the check off, but it's more than that. I'm a hands-on parent. All right, hands-on is
I
everything.
feel like we need all fathers should be hands-on. All moms should be hands-on.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I mean? But fathers do got to go to work. We got to get that bread. And at the end of the day, no mother want their child being in a fucked up position just like them. If he do, then he's a fucked up individual due to the fact of, listen, I always want my children to be better than me in a better environment than me. You know what I mean? My father and my mother bust their ass. End of the day, they had a bunch of children. You know what I mean? And they did the best they can. So at the end of the day, now it's my turn. All right? I don't want them being in my environment or have to do the negative that I've done. So being that they have beautiful moms is only right for me to get them out of that situation due to the fact of mama pulling, why not daddy? You know what I mean? They pulling me from getting out the street, pulling me to get right, trying to support me to do the right thing. I eventually, you know what I mean, pulled away from it, but I still tap my hands into that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Until eventually I got tired. You feel me? And then I left it completely. You know what I mean? And then I ended up taking that same knowledge from before I got into that life from my father. And, you know, like I said, our generation had a different hustle. So then when our generation touched that hustle, you know what I mean? I made that hustle, which he didn't respect at all. Boom. You know what I mean? I got rid of that shit because nobody going to jail. You know what I mean? And I just took all that hustle mentality and just legitimized it. And anything that came here, I put it to work. And I just take that same hustle mentality, instead of being on a block breaking day, I break day pushing the same mentality into my craft, what I was enjoy doing, you know, legally now. You know?
Legally is the key.
Yeah, so I've been, you know, I've been clean for damn near 18, 19 years now. So there's no looking back.
I'm not 12.
What happened?
I'm not 12. I clock in and I clock out. I'm a whole different person when I leave work.
I know that's right. But yeah, man, so that's it. You know, but you gotta work. You gotta work. And I always, you know, I always was 100% like hands on, making sure you as a parent be at the kids' functions, you know what I mean? And you know, just be a hands-on parent. It's beautiful, man. Being a father is so beautiful, man. It's just wonderful. But when the kids get big, it's like, fuck you, daddy. It's like, God damn. That's real shit. The kids don't give a fuck when they get big. They just call for cash apps. They don't give a fuck. They say, I love you. And get coming. You know what I mean? That's real shit.
For everything.
Huh?
Everything.
Oh, yeah. See, the mothers get it because y'all mothers is mommies. My kids is with their mama. You know what I got? Mothers always get the best. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just the fact. It's real shit. It's not. But fathers that's hands on, it's fucked up. But then y'all go looking for the father don't give a fuck. I said, God damn, I'm right here. Me and my daughter went to college. I done put these motherfuckers through college. I done visit. I done surprise them. I done bought televisions. I ain't never had to spank my children. My kids been at all the functions, all the activities. These motherfuckers done been in mountains, done been in all over the place, jumping in all types of waters and shit, flying places. This shit crazy. And guess what I got? Man, whatever. Fuck out of here, daddy. I love you. Let me get a cash app. You know what I mean? And it's cool because I always said when y'all get big, I'm gonna go be a porn star. Cause this some bullshit. I got my house to myself. You know what I'm saying? What up, Mike? Thanks, bro. Salute. Word up. So that's just real shit. But at the end of the day, because your mothers, your mommies, my daughters ain't mommies. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. I did my job. So I always stick my chest up because they're not mad at me. You know what I mean? I did my job. You can never take away DADD motherfucking Y. I stick my chest out with honor on that motherfucker. Crazy as hell. I got 2 minutes. My home is Look at these little bastards. Look.
They can't be bastards.
There's some real shit. You want to see some shit? You want to see this shit? Look at these little fuckers. They're all over the fucking place. The fucking kids, man. No. Fuck that shit. Fuck it. My son, 18, he told me at 17, Daddy, I don't want nothing to do with you because he wouldn't answer the phone when he had an iPhone, right? His sister bought it for him, so he bought it. So I said, yo, why every time you don't answer your phone, man, when I call? Oh, Dad, you know, but I'm going to call you. I said, no, I call you, and you don't answer the phone. Stop, because I'm going to cut that phone off, and I'm going to show you a lesson because that's fucked up, right? Because when he come visit me, his phone off, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? So I said, all right, I got an hour and a half to pick your little ass up every time. We're going to try this shit again. You know what he did? I said, this little mother... I snipped that shit. Bah! Snipped it. Right? Know what he called me and tell me on his mother phone? I don't want nothing to do with you, Dad. I said, all right, I love you too. You about to be 18. Go on. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I know, but guess what? As soon as his dick got wet, you understand what I'm saying? Look what happens. And then he talking shit to me. He wouldn't say that to his father. You know what I mean? I asked him to discipline him. I never had to chastise my child with the hand or with my mouth being aggressive. I talk to you, all right? And if I ask you to do something, do to the right direction and stop disrespecting something that I got a damn Samsung. It's fuck. These little motherfuckers got iPhones. I got a Samsung.
So?
Oh, God.
So?
Yeah.
No, he got it.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna disrespect me? All right. Don't worry about it. All right, don't worry about it. Now your mama called me to my, why you do that to him? Listen. See, mommy, stop getting involved because all I said, yo, answer the phone. You know what I mean?
That's all you want.
That's all we want. I get that too.
So guess what? You know what I mean? So, all right. So understand something.
I'm meditating when I'm doing yoga. Y'all be calling at the wrong time. I be needing to
I call at the wrong time.
My mother, she would call. When I call her, she go, oh, I'm calling back. And then when she called me, I'm either like trying to meditate.
I call all my kids.
Yoga, day. I'm doing something where it's like, Mom, come on, I already told you how my day was. I call my mother to tell her what is going on throughout my day so that she won't call me during the time that she's, yes.
But that's the mother-daughter love. You hear what I'm saying? My 31-year-old son, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him. He's 31. I don't fuck with my 31-year-old son. No. I just holler at this. I'll probably send him when I'm in my feelings with Jesus. I'll probably send him a forward with the song. Wow. There you go. Love you, kid. I'm proud of you so much. I was in my feelings with the Lord. I send you some songs. That's it. You know what I mean? Be safe out there. Teach the kids. Wow, I'm out. You good. That's it. I'm done. You know what I mean? My daughters, it ain't every day. This is, every other week, so they ain't got to say, Daddy, you don't even check on me. You know what? You're right, baby. Let me just start being more aggressive. Forward you. I love you. Good morning. You need me? I'm a phone call away. God is great. Daddy loves you. Mwah. You know what I get? 4 hours later? Oh, hey, okay, thank you. That's it. Fuck it.
Right.
You know what? You can't say I didn't do it. Can't say I didn't do my job. Because y'all still babies when y'all grown.
Randy, you got one grandchild, right?
Yeah, that's my man. I can't even see him right now. That's fucked up.
I see him on TikTok with him at the park.
And that's my man. I miss him. You know why I can't get with him? You know why? Because I'm being extra, being a daddy. You know what happens? I just talked to the baby daddy, and I was wrong. That's fucked up. I'm just being a father. But I said too much, and he ain't like it, so he told her. So they took my grandson away from me. So I'm a part-time pop-pop.
Well, now you got to call and apologize.
I
get to see
I did apologize, but guess what? I have to sneak to get the grandbaby, so I gotta stay one over there to go over there, and then I gotta go pick him up. Like, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Then she gonna say, "Oh, if my father come," I said, "This is now." You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. They gonna need daddy. I'm good over here. Fuck this shit.
Right.
I like my empty house. Fuck it. I'm good. My kid's grown and gone.
That's it. Oh,
My back still work.
That's the best.
It's Friday. Y'all better hurry up. Y'all crazy as hell. What? You know how many adults is out here about to get their fuck on, niggas? I got some seafood and everything. We about to go the fuck down. Fuck them kids. Fuck it, go out. Be gone. Go about your business. Don't even call me. Call me Sunday. Shit. Aggravate your mother. Don't fuck with me. My back straight. Fuck this shit.
What was it drinking?
I don't know.
What you
Listen,
drinking?
listen, you gotta keep a hood.
Keep it.
Baby, that is, keep a hood. No holds barred, baby.
That's right.
Fuck that shit.
Right.
I spent $60. We're about to have a ball. That's it. That's it. $60. I got some seafood. She all thick and beautiful. It's over. Fuck them kids. Yeah. And I got the liquor. See what I'm saying? You see all the max? All that shit go together. The alcohol, the seafood. We don't need much. That's it. Where the kids at? Now we can leave all the doors open. Your mother ain't got to close her mouth and shit while she getting banged out. You know what I mean? The doors is open.
Where is this conversation at? What is going on?
I'm so happy I'm not the one that took this live there to this week.
Yes, look it.
Yeah.
I have
Listen,
to.
that's real shit. We happy y'all left. Fuck out of here.
Oh, yo.
Y'all don't like us anyway. We're only good for money. Like it.
Tell them that absolutely.
Yo.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
True.
Ooh, Lord.
I love my kids, but they don't want to be bothered with me, so fuck it. You want $50? I got it. Listen, when they grown, right, you see more money in your bank account. Dead ass.
That's true. I'm always with my kids, though.
Oh, nah. Because you the mother. Because you the mother. The kids don't want to be bothered with the
I'm always
father.
with my boys, though.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, because
Nah.
I'm single, so they take me to the movies, out to eat and stuff like that. I'm always with my boys.
Glass, you got to get some company. Fuck that.
Don't. Shh.
Y'all better
Nah.
get into because she needs some company.
I don't need no company.
Oh.
Glad you get some company. Glad is. I'm going to keep it hood with you. Hey, no disrespect, baby. You hear me? I know you grown.
All this fuck.
Oh, hey, Don said she good. So, hey, shit. There it is. I'm shutting up. Doo-doo.
Please don't start my door like a...
What? Hey.
I'm with my sons. I'm with my kids and my grandkids all the time.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's what's up.
Boy, summertime madness. I see you, summertime. What's good, King? What's good?
Sing that
Right?
shit. Summertime. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
I posted on my Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see the Facebook.
Hey, but that's real shit. You know what I mean? I'm a father. I'm a hands-on, but ever since they got big, you feel me? Like, I'm a father, man. You know what I mean? Who won't be fucking with that shit? I'll be happy. Like, I met my daughter at the mall, right? She's so expensive. We went and got makeup. That shit was expensive. Then the mall she brought me to was off Route 4. And like, damn, the fucking lunch was expensive. I said, God damn. I don't even want to hang out with you no more. Shit. Hey,
He posted it and everything. He said she just want me for my money.
Hey, Don said she could go get her man, her boys, we don't mind. Oh, shit. That's what's up.
Who said that? She gonna get a
Don said that shit.
My son. That's my middle son.
Oh, see? So let's go get you some company.
I don't need no company. I'm good.
I know. I fuck it. Listen, I'm 48. You 60, right?
You telling my business?
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. You look beautiful, Gladys. I'm 48. Yeah. I still got life in me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even outside, Gladys. This shit. I ain't never go outside. I just go to the gym and shit, jump some rope to keep my wind up. Them kids is gone. I started fucking at 16. It's a wrap. It's over. You know what I mean? My son turned 19 December 24th. I got the child support letter in the mail.
Okay. Not the child support.
Soon as he graduated, that shit came in the mail. No bullshit. Just now, like yesterday, that shit came in the mail. Said, if you want to continue. I said, hell no. It's over. It's over. I just wrote this morning. I go get my letter. I just got that shit yesterday. As soon as he graduated, I got a letter in the mail. That just say yes or no. Hell no. Hell no. Wrote this morning. And let me tell you, I got on child support. Y'all want to know how fucked up this shit is? Real shit. This what men go through that be hands-on with the parent. I'm venting tonight. This some bullshit. Check this out, right? Check this out. This some real shit. He 18 now, right? My kid mother, fly as hell. She moved 3 times. When she moved to nice communities, no bullshit. Nice. New Brunswick, South Brunswick, fucking Blue Ribbon schools. She go down to Sickleville, beautiful. She like, what? I'm ready to go to Atlanta now, right? But she told me Sickleville because I know her mom. Her mom wasn't doing well. Cool. Stay down there. Check this shit out. She tells me, hey, Wood, I want to go to Atlanta. I said, nah, because he moved too many times. You know what I mean? And listen, he need to get involved here in high school with his community more, you know what I'm saying, and learn how to communicate with his people while he in school. He in high school. We ain't doing all that. This is it. She take me to court. She take me to court. She take me to court. She took me. I tell her just the same shit. She moved 3 times. Nice community. Ain't nothing wrong. We was cool. Right? She get upset because it go in my favor. I said, shit, thank you. Because I said, look, the judge said he need to be still because, yo, he got like his last 3 years. Let him stay here. That's all I'm asking for. Ain't nothing wrong with mommy. She got so upset. The judge said, nah. I'm going to put you on child support because you see how she acting up? I said, wait a minute. I take care of my kid. I ain't got no problem. You ain't say I come down here for that. He said, no, because I want you to remain safe. I paid motherfucking $200 a month. And knowing this shit started when he was 17.
Wow.
Now, he turned 18. You understand what I'm saying? So you think I'm upset for $200 a month?
Would you have been upset if it was given to you when he was born?
No, because that's 17 years ago. At the end of the day, me and her never beef. We never had a problem. What I'm telling you the story is shit can get ugly in his last years if you say no due to the fact of you feel something right. When me and her always been together as an understanding between our child. You understand what I'm saying? But since things didn't go her way this time, I end up getting into court. You understand where I'm coming from? So, fellas, stand up for your motherfucking rights when right is right and wrong is motherfucking wrong.
No, I gotta stand. You gotta stand up.
If you don't, you understand what I'm saying? It's like you folding and keep agreeing to something that's not right.
But if they've been in the system for all their life,
I never took none of my baby daddies to court. Never. If you ain't want to pay child support, that's on you.
But listen what I'm saying to you. Never, out of all my 4 children and 3 baby mothers, we ain't never deal with no shit like that. I end up getting on that bullshit 17 years later due to the fact of the word no. So she went through the courts and she ended up still losing, but me and her never beef. Ended up getting ugly at the last years before he turned 18. Is you you know, 200 ain't shit. You know how much a sneakers cost? You know how much a fucking cell phone cost? Do you know I'm driving an hour and 30 fucking minutes when the judge said, listen, meet me at the same location where y'all last time you lived at. And she never did, and I never complained one time. I said, fuck it, because we're not gonna do that. I've been driving. I'm gonna continue driving. I'm not gonna fight with this woman because she's a good person. She just bitter right now, but I got enough gas. Fuck it. We out. You understand what I'm saying? So fathers gotta stand up and do what they gotta do to relieve that stress, man. If it ain't gonna get up under your skin to where you bitter, man, fuck all that shit. Continue doing what you've been doing before that report came. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Because, yo, if you don't, you look like the fucked up weak individual, and all you did was do something right. You know what I mean? So it don't have to go wrong. Right. All right? That's all. We got rights too. Shit, we be in our feelings. You know what I mean? But they grown now, so fuck it. You know what I mean?
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck them kids. Kids is grown, daddy gone, nigga. But anybody that's a stand-up father and be a part of their children's life, they understand that feeling, man, because, yo, that shit is real. You know what I mean? And respect to all the mothers, man, because without no fucking fatherhood, that's why women are so aggressive today when you try to get in a relationship with them, due to the fact of they got to be the fucking muscle, they got to be the responsibility, the discipline, they got to go to the schools just because, they got to do every fucking thing and no participating coming from the other side. That fucking other side will allow her to breathe and allow her to feel sexy again. You know what I mean? That's that feeling. So, yo, that's all I got to say about that shit.
We appreciate that.
I'm about to take a shot to that.
I was a damn.
Yeah, that's why we gotta knock down a lot of walls.
Taking shots, okay? Stop saying good stuff. I'm tired of taking shots.
This is Dilfn Building, but damn, we do need fatherhoods. Like, we really do. Like, I got two boys, and I feel like Wood said, it makes you, as a woman, you want to feel sexy, you want to be able to do certain things. If you had that fatherhood, you'll be able to feel that way. So, shout out to the women that don't have no fatherhood at the moment. We getting there, yo.
You know what? I look at it like this: when you get with a woman that have raised her own children, it's now when you know she's a very attractive woman. But you know how hard it is for us to knock them walls down. That shit, man, comes with a lot of work due to the fact of, yo, she always been aggressive due to the fact she got to protect her children and herself. You know what I'm saying? Then she got all the responsibilities. So when a man come into her life, you know how far we got to knock that shit down. Like, you cute, but your fucking mouth, Jesus.
But it's not like that. It's not. I raised four. It's like that. It's 3 sons. It's definitely like that. And I got some. You tell me all the time. I got some good kids. I got some good kids, and I am appreciated. I got some good sons. One of my sons is a father. Only one is a father. The other 2 are not fathers yet. And then my daughter, you know, she got 2 kids. But this one here,
I'm the goat of the family. So
I thought I should have had 4 boys. I don't know why God threw a wrench in that program and gave me a daughter.
I have 1 younger brother and 2 older brothers.
But, shoo, Lord.
Basically, yeah. My younger brother be acting like he.
What? But let me tell you something. It just one day, any man that come into that queen, we know, whew, shit, there's gonna be some work in this motherfucker today, man.
Here. What are you talking about? Talk about go where, go here.
No, what I'm talking about, deal with that ass. You understand what I'm saying? Due to the fact of, if you know you raising your children on your own, that shit ain't no joke, man. That's why I would not knock my motherfucking.
Tune in.
That's why when my kid's mother call, I am going. Fuck that. I've been there. I've been. Peace. I was fuck that. I went because if you don't go, woo.
Thank you. Appreciate you. That's true, though. That's true.
Yeah, you better go, man, because shit. I'd rather go and do some discipline than to fucking see the judge. I'm out.
No, that's Randy. Whoa, we got another guest coming on, but we thank you for coming on here. We appreciate
Keep her with your man, Wood.
Thank you. You can always come up and come on, and we on every other Friday.
The followers love you.
Yes, they did. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all get your life together and don't drink so much.
I'm gonna drink all day. I'm young.
Let me sing my song. I got a hit record.
Okay.
Carlos.
Get in touch with me. I gotta get my shirts.
I can't wait.
Gladys.
Yes.
Good to see you, Mama.
So I gotta get my shirts. Don't forget.
Yeah, send me the info. I send it in the mail. Oh, my girl Wendy, some too. Down in Wendy, where you at? Jesus, you all over the place. Wendy, you in St. Louis somewhere? She on the line right now. I owe a shirt too.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Yo, God bless y'all, man.
All right.
Know what I mean? All right, y'all. Bye.
Carlos, you up here? Request us. Our next guest, guys.
Where is the Reverend?
Reverend up there yet.
Girl, it's already 9:05.
What's up? What's up?
Villa!
How are
What's up?
you? It's good. It's
How's
good.
it going?
It's good.
Mama G, what's
How
going
are
on?
you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yo, y'all
they
had
be
me dying.
wildin', Villa.
Yo, I
Next
should have been
time,
there
next
live,
time.
but definitely next time, for sure.
No problem.
Thank you for having me
First
on.
of all, let me introduce. This is my business partner, the GOAT, the family GOAT, Carlos.
Yeah.
Listen, financial coach, y'all. Y'all already know how I give it up. This is one of the people I go to when I need help with anything financially. Setting the tone for everything, guys. So, Villa, you go ahead and introduce yourself,
Appreciate
Villa.
that. All right. What up, Shavana? What up, Eli? Seen y'all just joined. My name is Carlos, the financial coach. Daddy of 5 girls, right? My pride and joy. Yeah. Five. I just had one graduate high school today.
Congratulations.
She just turned 18 yesterday. Thank you. I had another one graduate college last month. Yeah, all over the place. All types of ages. And yeah, that's definitely my most important job, right? Is being a daddy. For sure. I take a lot of pride,
Especially
in being
all
a dad.
girls, Villa.
Jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus,
It's a lot. It's a lot, especially when all the older ones.
5 girls. I lose my mind with the one, so I can imagine 5.
I don't know. I'm the GOAT of the family, so she better be lucky she had one of me.
Ooh, that's a blessing.
That's funny.
Yes,
Now the girls are a blessing. Girls are definitely a blessing for sure. I know I'm gonna be well taken care of when I'm older, for sure.
Shout out
For sure.
to the girls.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
Villa, tell us about yourself. What you get into, how you acted with the financial business and everything else that you have going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as a financial coach, some of the main things I guess one of the most important things I focus on is, educating my clients, right? So they're able to make informed decisions. I feel like, especially in, today's climate with social media, we hear so much misleading information, right? When it comes to building generational wealth or understanding how you can improve your credit or how you can save money or send your kids to college. There's just a lot of misinformation out there. I think there's too many, self-proclaimed gurus, charging money to regurgitate something they got on Google, right? Or they did a course with somebody, paid somebody, went word for word, and now they're reselling it, repackaging that. There's a lot of junk out there. So I take the time and I take pride in educating people, right? Because at the end of the day, yeah, do I offer products? Absolutely. But I think with the way I approach, the financial coaching, people are able to, pick up on what I'm saying, so they can say, you know what, Carlos, yeah, that makes sense. I need that, right? Because, I'd rather it make sense to them than me trying to,
Right.
push a sale or a product that's meant to benefit the advisor or the planner or the financial coach, right? Because there's a lot of that going on, right? I mean, I see it all the time, especially on Instagram and TikTok, right? People out here pushing some garbage. So, that I love it, right? I love when I'm able to, educate people, so they can see what they're seeing on Instagram or TikTok is really not it, right? It is really not it. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much in a nutshell what I do. I help people put together financial game plans to save money for financial goals, whether it's, getting out of debt, purchasing a home, improving their credit, set up a retirement, college savings, whatever it is that they need, right? There's really no one size fits all for people, right? Everybody's different. Everybody has different goals, objectives. People have different incomes. People have, different ages, right? There's a lot of different factors that come into play when deciding what should be that person's next step. So, I get a little upset when I see some of this junk out there, right? Yeah, that's right, Don. There's a lot of scams out there, man.
That's my brother, Villa. I just actually had I talked to my brother a lot about, what we do, and he finally understood exactly what I was trying to pinpoint to him, and how, like you said, people out there scamming and doing stuff, and all we do is want to educate. And yes, if you do happen to like one of our products and we give it to you, or you qualify for it, that's 100. But at our point in life, we just want to educate you on everything that's going on. So shout out to him.
Absolutely.
For making the decision.
Yeah, Don, smart man. That's right. You got to set up somewhere. You gotta. And I see that. I see that. You're putting a lot of money up and you get nothing in return, right? Those guys are good that sell you these scams, right? They're taught to package up this crap, right? Because they're getting paid for it. They make good money selling people crap, right? Imagine you're putting money into a product that is not giving you any returns. Where do you think those returns are going? They're going to the person that sold you that crap. I see it all the time. People get misled, right? They get misled by things that don't exist, right? They're good at twisting some truth, right? Because there is some truth into what they say. Yeah, you're paying into a product, right? Yeah, you're gonna see returns eventually, but it's not the way that they package it, right? And what's crazy, most of those guys that are selling the scams, guess what? What they have for themselves is the stuff that we educate our clients on. That right there is the biggest tell, right? Is that, yeah, they're pushing these scam products, but yet they're following, what we teach, which is crazy. Absolutely.
So, Villa, what would you say is one of the difficult obstacles you face as a Dilf that's building, your platform? What would you say is the most difficult thing?
I mean, it could be a few, but one that stands out is, for me especially, because I'm like an A personality, is, being able, an A personality, like I'm always on go. I like to just go and do it. I like to, even if I don't know it all, I just want to go and do it, right? So I don't like to slow down. So being that I'm always on go, right, it is sometimes, I guess, my time management, right? Balancing my kids, well, now the sports are over, it's a, you know, it's for the summer, right? But, you know, imagine I have to set up my calendar, right? I have to take into account, all right, I'm making breakfast for my little one, getting her ready to school, drop her off, right? If it's a half day, I gotta, you know, accommodate, or if they're getting out at regular time, I gotta accommodate. So I'm building my schedule around them, which is not always easy, right? Especially when it's softball season or something else going on. However, I am blessed to say that I am flexible, where I can make all those things happen, right? But, you know, I was talking to one of my mentors the other day, and, you know, he reminded me, like, you know, I need time for myself too, right? Because I'm always on go. I'm a personality. Like, I don't want to, you know, slow down. I'm always thinking, I got to make some money. I got to, you know, I got to go see some people. I got to make some calls. I got to send out some texts. But, you know, it's healthy to take time for yourself, right? Especially, you know, mental health. Mental health is real, right? I know everybody's talking. Yeah, listen, everybody's talking about Pride Month. They don't talk about is Men's Mental Health Month, right? You don't hear nobody talk about that, but it's the truth. Yo, for real. Yeah, I'm gonna drink a little bit of my iced tea, but it's real. It's real, right? You know, especially, you know, during the pandemic, right? I'm gonna be real with y'all right now, right? Because we building, right? So during the pandemic, I went through a serious mental health funk, right? Serious, like I've never been that low in my life. You know, the enemy get in your head, the devil get in your head, start telling you these lies, like, oh, you're not a good dad, you're not a good businessman, you're not a good husband, right? I started believing it, right? But I thank God that, you know, I have people on my side that care for me, and they realize, like, yo, you're not yourself. And, you know, I have struggled with pride and letting people know what, you know, what issues I was dealing with internally, but, you know, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I started talking about it. I started realizing, like, mental health is a real thing. We have to take time. We have to take care of ourselves, right? I always go back to, you know, when you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your oxygen mask first before you put somebody else's, right? If your mentals aren't there, how are you going to help somebody, right? If you're not loving yourself, how are you going to love somebody? You can't. It's impossible, right? Imagine trying to love your kids when you hate yourself. You're not going to do it, right? You're not going to do it. It's virtually impossible. Right. So, you know, I think juggling what's the word? Juggling a schedule with everything else tied in, fatherhood, being a husband, being a businessman, it can get a little rough if you're not taking care of yourself, right? So, you know, I get my little mental breaks, right? You know, I read, I do devotionals, I plug in with my pastor, right, a couple times a month, just to get my mind right. I plug in with God. I try to plug in with God daily, but, you know, he knows I'm trying my best. But it's important. It's important. It's definitely important.
So me and Mama G had this talk, right? Because you know that we had an amazing weekend. Yes. Where, you know, we went to Kalahari. We had our leadership school with a bunch of leaders and things like that. Mama G was there, but I was explaining to her, you know, because I go through my phases with my job where it's like mentally I just can't, I don't want to do it anymore, you know. And in that, you know, we in the business of you know, building and teaching everyone, you know, what's right, what's wrong, or things like that. So I was explaining to Mama G, like, you know, like I really need to put both of my feet forward and keep marching, because this is, I know that I want out, and mentally I'm checked out. So when you checked out of a stage in your life, how do you try to keep moving forward with things like that? Like, so I'm checked out. I still have, you know, you have to do it, and you have to do it. But how do you keep moving forward with both feet?
know, that, yeah, and sometimes we have to backtrack, right? I love talking in analogies and things like that. You know, you think about a bow and arrow, right? In order for that arrow to hit the target, you got to pull it back before you release it, right? So sometimes we have to take a step back to take a look at the bigger picture, and do more than what's required, right? Because if we continue to do more than what's required, eventually what's going to happen is we're going to break through. You know, I haven't had a regular 9 to 5 type of job in a few years. And I remember before I left, I was just miserable at that job, right? And I was making good money, right? I worked my way all the way from the bottom, you know, data entry, all the way to like VP of sales of the company, making good money plus commission. But I just felt like, you know, I wasn't getting my worth, right? Especially in the industry I was in. You know, I would go to these trade shows and talk to people within the industry, and I'll share with them my numbers, and, you know, and like, bro, so you must be killing it. What are you making, like 150,000? I'm like, nah, dog, I'm making like 80. Like, you're making 80? Like, bro, if you were selling that at my place, you'd be at a 150. So I was like, man, these people, like, you know, I was getting taken advantage of. And until I started doing more than what I was required to do, right, and breaking through and shifting my mindset, right, and learning, like, all right, you know, I don't have to work 50 years to enjoy 10 years. And I'm not knocking that, because, you know, people's careers and livelihoods of that. But what I'm saying is, you know, once I let go of that limited mindset and learning what it takes to be a business owner, right, and looking at my family and wanting to give them more than what I had growing up, right, I said, you know what, I got to do it. I got to sacrifice for some time. And yeah, I was working my 9 to 5, and I was doing my business on the side to eventually I was able to, you know, replace my income, right? I started, you know, replacing my income, and I just saw the potential. But more importantly, I fell in love with what I was doing. I think if you fall in love with what you do, right, you don't see it as a job or a task. So, you know, me knowing you, Khadijah, you work your ass off. You work a lot of hours, and those hours aren't always friendly, right? Like, I bet you would love to have more dinners at home with your boys, right? So my suggestion to you is do more than what's required, not at your job, but for yourself and for your business. And eventually you're going to start replacing that income, right? So I set my mind on, all right, I'm going to give myself a year. I'm going to save every single commission from my side hustle, right? Because it was a side hustle at the time. And I'm going to do more than what's required, right? I followed my coach's lead, and you know, that was to expand the business. And that's exactly what I did. I started saving money. And, you know, my first month out, when I had fired my ex-boss, right? It's funny how I left the job. Yeah, I fired his ass. I fired my ex-boss, right? I don't like to say I got fired by my boss. Nah, my only boss is up, you know, is God, right? And my wife sometimes, you know, I'll give her that once in a while, you know, on Tuesdays, right? So, you know,
you say you fired your boss.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I fired my ex-boss, right? And you know, that first month we took off, right? I had a tremendous first month, and the rest is history, right? The rest is history. And you know, I'm glad that I'm able to, you know, be flexible with my time so I could spend more time with my kids, right? But I know, you know, especially now during the summer, I'm gonna have to buckle down. Right? I'm gonna have to buckle down. I'm putting 40, 50 hours a week. Yeah, oh no, we are. Because, you know, this is the year where, you know, I definitely want to cross the 6 figures profit in the business, right? And really help people, you know, start making 20 to 50,000 part-time with me, right? Because I know if I have a few people making 20 to 50, guess what? They're going to have people underneath them making an extra 15 to 20,000. They're going to have, you know, a stay-at-home mom making an extra $5,000 a month, right? So, you know, that's what I'm about, right? Is that, right? That mindset.
Yeah,
so you got me. I'm kind of hyped up right now.
Platform to get hyped, Dylan.
Yeah.
I was explaining, like I said, like this is
yeah.
my business partner. Y'all know how much I I've been going forward with, you know, being this financial coach for myself, because this is what I want to get into. This is what I want to educate. I want to educate my kids. I want to educate their kids. I want to educate my mom. I want to educate my family.
Right.
I want to be that go for my family. So I'm in a field where I can help people, but it's not the help that I want to give to these people. You know, like locking people, that's not something I want to do. But educating someone so they can educate this person, they can educate this person, that's what I want to do. So me being into this business, you being my business partner, me getting business partners, we having business partners, this is something that we strive for every day. So, like I was telling Mama G, this is, as she know, I'm serious. Like it's time to put the foot on the gas, and it's time. So I know what you're saying when you fired up and things like that. Like I said, like being a dad or having that role as a parent in general, it takes us from what we have to do, but we still have to do it. It's a road to success.
Right.
And this is why I built this platform, and this is why I had you come up here, Billy, as our guest, you know, financial goal, to make sure that, you know, it's just your dad. How many girls you had, Billy?
Five
Five girls.
girls.
Dad of 5 girls.
Yeah.
Financial coach, still doing the thing, mentally checking in, making sure that he has everything that he has to do for his girls, his wife, himself. It's a lot of things that obstacles to go through, but we have to get over those obstacles. So, I said, everyone is trying to build. Between our MILFs and our Dilfs, we're building. I appreciate you.
That's
sure.
right.
Sure.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
We're fired up.
Appreciate you.
Is there anything else that these people need to know?
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna drop a little gem. I forget where I heard it from, but you know, sometimes I remind myself, right? We're born looking like our parents, but we die looking like our decisions. So what decisions are we making? What decisions are we making? You like that, right? That's good, right? You like that? That was convincing? That was good, right? So in case you missed it, you're born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your decisions. So what decisions are you making for your future, right? For your legacy, for your kids, for yourself, for your business, for your career, right? So it's up to us. We got to make those decisions to do more than what's required, right? And that's what I'm about, right? Is to do more than what I'm required to do. I have a lot of people counting on me, right? My wife and kids to start, right? Another person is my mom. My mom has no retirement, right? So, you know, God willing, and it will happen, right? Hopefully sooner than later, I'm going to be her retirement plan. I want to put my mom on payroll, right? Hey, Ma, don't worry about it. Here, you got a, you know, bi-weekly check coming in, right? Because my mom works hard. My mom works hard, and, you know, how old is my mom? My mom's somewhere between like 64 and 66. I don't know, right? She looks good, right? She looks like she's, you know, pushing, you know, 50 something, right? My mom looks good, you know. Yeah, Mama G looks good. Mama G looks good, right? Mama G looks good. Skin glowing, I see you, right? All right. Hey, Dom, I ain't trying to holler at your mom. Chill, bro. But, we got to do what we got to do. I appreciate you having me on.
So, Billa, as being a Dilf, which is dad's influencers, leaders, fighters. What would you say to the Dilfs out there that's struggling with trying to just get on that path of striving for the best, being the best that they can be? What everything that's going on, being a dad,
you know,
maybe having a full-time job and still want to be a CEO of their own business.
I think it's important for all the Dilfs out there is to find a mentor. You know, to me that was probably the starting point for me. you know, especially when I was going through, you know, mental health challenges, I wanted to find a mentor. So I wanted to find a couple of mentors, actually. I wanted to find a mentor in business, right? Who was another brother I looked up to, who I can strive to be like, right? And then I looked for a spiritual mentor, somebody who could get me closer to God, right? And I think those two keys was the turning point for me, right? Is looking for somebody that was better than me. Because, you know, like my man on here before, right? My man Wood, the previous guest you had on, he was saying, you know, he left the block, right? But he took that mentality and he turned it into, you know, his own thing, right? And we got to get off the block, whatever block that is, right? Whether it's on the block literally pushing poison, or on the block playing video games with your boys, whatever that block is, you got to leave that. You got to look for somebody that can help you get out, right? And that's what I looked for. I was looking for somebody who I could latch onto, right? Somebody I could emulate and be like, you know what, I like that, but I'm gonna do it my way, right? Because, you know, it's kind of like if your mama taught you a recipe, right, for some type of dish, you might add a little more garlic to it, right? Or you might, you know what, I'm gonna add, you add your own little spice, and that's exactly what I did. So I would do that. I would look for somebody that can help you, and don't let pride get in the way. I know us men are prideful, that we feel that we can't ask another man, right? Just to have a conversation, right? To me, that was probably one of my biggest obstacles is being full of pride, where I felt like, you know, either I didn't want to be a burden, that BS we tell ourselves, or like, oh, I don't want them to know I'm doing bad. Nah, you got to be real. You gotta come with it and talk about those flaws, right? You catch me a few years ago, I would have never been on here talking about I had mental health issues during the pandemic, right? But you got to be transparent. You have to be transparent. You got to be transparent with yourself first, so you can be transparent with others. Right. There you go. Absolutely. You got to be honest with God, because He knows. You can't BS Him. You can BS yourself, but you ain't gonna BS Him.
We definitely appreciate you, Villa, for, you know, explaining the mental health aspect, because a lot of men go through that, and I know a lot of.
Thanks for the honesty.
Yeah, transparency. A lot of us don't speak on that because they feel like we're supposed to be, oh, we strong, you know, we the breadwinner. You're supposed to be doing. Check up on y'all man.
That's
when I get a man, I'm gonna check up on it. Check up on it.
You got to.
But you got
you got to.
Your loved
Listen,
ones, your friends, your brothers, your father. Right. You got to check up on them.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know, I think the pandemic personally helped me be that man. I was checking up on my kids. I mean, I was doing like 5 love languages with my kids, right? I would ask them a bunch of questions to get to know them better, right? We started doing exercises like and shout out to my brother Bash, Bash Smith. Bash is, man, I seen that young brother grow leaps and bounds. How do I do that?
I thought you knew.
We got learn.
I don't know, but we're gonna learn, right?
We gotta learn.
But
teach us how to
him and I, somebody posted in the comments. But you know, him and I, we built together. That's not only business but a brotherhood. And you know, during the pandemic, we would share a lot, right? We confide in each other, and he was telling me about these exercises he was doing, where he would ask, you know, his coworkers, like, you know, I'll just kind of give you an example. Is like, you know, what's one thing that you're really grateful for in the last 30 days, right? You know, things like that. It was like a good 5 key questions, right? It'll make you think, right? Especially, you know, when I'm trying to run my business working from home, virtually on Zoom. I got kids upstairs doing, you know, schoolwork. My wife's working at the hospital, right, going crazy. So I'm like, I'm the lunch lady, I'm the teacher, I'm breaking up fights, I'm the custodian, and I'm running the
And you
business. So I
still
think
got
all
to
of that
keep that
attributed
mental.
to
You
my
still got to meditate. You still got to keep yourself together to hold everybody else together. You know what I'm saying? So
and we got to take care of ourselves, because if I wasn't taking care of myself, I would have crumbled. I would have crumbled. But you know,
so fellas, make sure y'all take care of yourselves as well. You can't take care of no one until you take care of yourself.
That's right. Number one.
Right.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Well, listen. Shout out to Bella. Shout out to all those dads out there.
Thank you for coming on, guys.
That's doing everything they can possibly do with this fatherhood, because it's not easy. A lot of us just go, bypass the fatherhood, but there's people out there that's putting all their work in. Right. And they Dilfn building.
And just as well as these great fathers out there, great moms, great grandparents, you have to be a village. You have to be family. You have to be connected to help each other.
It does.
You have to help each other.
Absolutely. It does take a village. And I see that we're starting to bring that back as a society. I remember growing up, I grew up in a building, right? And a lot of those people that I grew up with in that building, all the way from like kindergarten to like 6th grade, I'm still tight with a lot of them, right? Our parents used to, like we used to watch each other, right? And I think we need to bring that back. I feel like a generation kind of started losing that. But now I'm starting to see, especially, because of social media, like we see cousins hanging out again, right? I love that, right? Like my nephew's upstairs right now, right? My nephew comes over probably like three times a week, right? It really is. It really is. And we gotta remember that, right? I hate, for a long time, the only time I was seeing family and cousins was when somebody passed away.
We had a cousin that just passed away 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I'm sorry. And I just said to one of my other cousins, the only time I get to see you is when we go to a funeral. Like, what is that? Like,
right. So, we made it a thing, shout out to my family out in Queens. Tomorrow we're going to my cousin Kathy's baby shower. I can't wait to see everybody. Right? And it's just good to get the family together and share times, because you never know, right? You never know when's the last time you're going to see them. Right?
So if we keep the family connected and divided, then it'll grow as they get older. Like what my mom taught me, family is everything. I taught my kids, family is everything. You know what I'm saying? Family is everything.
Yeah. Absolutely. I truly believe that, and I myself kind of got away from that because I got so many kids. We all the family, but now we got to get out there, right?
We got so much family, we really don't need friends and associates. We got so much family. Like, connect with your family. Go on virtual and just have a family. One day, all the family just go on virtual and, oh, guys, I miss you. That's what we do. Like, family is everything to me. My kids know. That's all I ask of you. On holidays and special days,
I love that.
Just as a family, it's just us. At the end of the day, it's just us.
Yeah. I love that. That's a great idea.
That's okay. We always on virtual, Villa, so we have our family in.
Yeah, we always are.
But thank you so much.
I like that. That's a great idea.
Appreciate you, Villa. And like I said,
and thank you for supporting my daughter so much, because she talks so highly.
Absolutely. All love.
Villa is the goal.
Hey, you did a good job raising
I was out
there. We gonna put you there. I promise you.
I wasn't in the convention,
Let's go.
But I was there, baby.
Let's go, baby.
For her to get her support.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah, so
that's
guys,
teamwork.
Listen.
Teamwork.
I always tell y'all when I come up on here on Wealth Wednesday, if you need Villa, if you need me, we here. We here to educate you guys. So I'm gonna make sure that when I post this, I'm gonna tag everyone that was a guest here, especially Villa. Reach out if y'all need them. Yeah. All right, Villa, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, and put your neighbor a cup of ginger. I wanna try some of that. The juices you got. All right.
We gotta get our team together anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a barbecue
All right.
soon. I'll make
Thank
you up.
you, Bella.
All right.
Guys, have a good
Bye,
night.
guys.
All right.
Have a good
Thank you.
weekend.
Have a good night, y'all. All right.